Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited and happy to bring to you guys this amazing baby set that I've made. I am so happy. So what we have here is a Peachy Twinkle baby set. I'm so excited. So let's just talk about what we got here. So what we have is a 0 to 3 month baby dress, and then I made a little apron to go over the top, and then I made the matching booties and a matching bonnet. And it's oh, I'm so excited to show you guys this. I've been working on this for a while, quite a while. Let's just start right into it. Let's talk about what you're gonna need. So what I have here, I use 2 skeins of, I love this yarn in metallic blush sparkle. Now there are 252 yards, 230 meters, 5 ounces, and 142 grams. So this is just your plain old run-of-the-mill 4-weight yarn. So you can use any 4-weight you want to for this. Same with the apron and the top of the booties and the bonnet. So for that, I used Karen's Simply Soft Party Snow Sparkle. And this has, where's it at? Oh, 164 yards, 85 grams, and 3 ounces. I do suggest getting 2 of these. You work through them pretty quick. Okay, so I used a 5mm hook for all of this, a pair of scissors, and then your yarn needle, stitch markers if you need them, your normal things. So let's talk about the size. So I do not have a mannequin that will fit into 0 to 3 month clothes, but I do have a baby doll. I actually bought her from an antique store. She's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I will insert pictures before we start the tutorial of her. She fits into 0 to 3 month Granimal clothes from Walmart, and that's kind of what I gauge my sizes on. But I will insert pictures and show you guys what she looks like with the dress on. So also, I have in the description box, there are going to be links for a matching pillow and a matching baby blanket for this set. All of it is called a Peachy Twinkle set. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I'm so excited about it. But so I've divided this video into 3 parts. We have part 1, we're going to make the actual dress. Part 2, let me look at my notes here. Part 2, we make the apron. And then in part 3, we make the booties and the bonnet, okay? And then in the description box of all those videos are going to be links to all the other parts. So the the apron is going to have a link to the dress, the booties, the bonnet, the blanket, and the pillow, okay? So all of it's going to be down there in that description box if you want to check that out. So one other thing I do want to add is that in all of these videos, you are going to hear my window unit air conditioner running. There's nothing I can really do about it. It is too hot here to shut it off, so I had to power through it. So if you guys could just bear with me through that, you're gonna come up, if you make all this, you're gonna come out with a beautiful set. Also, so very important to me, if you make this set, tag whatever social media platform you use, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, or just email it to me. I want to see what you guys come up with. Oh, I forgot to talk about the size. So yes, do tag me, do share, email me pictures of what you make, because I want to see. You guys are going to come out with beautiful things. But, so, like I said, this is a 0 to 3 months. Let's say you want to go bigger. I use the 5mm hook, go up to a 6mm hook, and I think that's gonna fit 3 to a 6 month. It might be a little snug on a 6 month, depending on your tension. Now let's say you want to go smaller. Go down to a 3-weight yarn, stick with that 5mm, or maybe even go down to a 4.5mm, and I bet you could probably get into a newborn or preemie. All right, so having said that, get your guys' supplies all together and let's get started. Alrighty, to get started with our baby dress, go ahead and get you a chain of 37 done. So pause the video and get your chain done, and then come back here and we're going to get started with row 1. So row 1, we're going to half double crochet into the 3rd chain from our hook. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to work a half double. Now we're going to half double into the next 2. So 1 and 2. Now we're going to work 3 half double into the next chain. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to half double into the next 8 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Work 3 half double into the next chain. 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to half double into the next 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe get me some slack. 1 more is 8. 3 half double into the next chain. 1, 2, 3. Half double into the next 8 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Into the next one with 3 half doubles. 1, 2, 3, and then we should have 4 chains left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to work 1 half double into those last 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, and into this last one with 4. Alright, that is row 1, and this is what our piece should be looking like. Just like a little square. Alright, we are going to chain 1 and turn, and we're going to half double crochet right into that very first one. You can see the top of it right there. Half double crochet right into there. And now we're going to half double into the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. and we're going to work 3 half double into the very next one. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to half double into the next 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we're going to work 3 half double into the next. 1, 2, 3. Half double into the next 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 half double into the next. 1, 2, 3. Half double into the next 10. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 3 half double into the next. 1, 2, 3. And now we should have 4 half doubles and then that beginning chain. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that beginning chain. And we're going to half double into all of it. So 4 half doubles. I shouldn't have said that. What I meant to say is half double into the next 4 half double. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and into that beginning chain, right into the top of that, we're going to work a half double. Just go right through the chain. There you go. Just like that. Alright, that was round 2. So to move on to round 3, my air conditioner just kicked on, that's why the lights flashed. Alright, so we're going to chain 1 and turn, and for round 3, I should say row 3. Anyway, we're going to half double into the very first, so right into that very first, right there, and we're going to half double into the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3 half double into the next. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to half double into the next 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Alright, now 3 half double into the next. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now we're going to half double into the next 12. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Three half double into the next. 1, 2, 3. Half double into the next 12. Ah. One, 2, 3. For Pete's sake. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 half double into the next. 1, 2, 3. Turn my notepad. Alright, now we should have 6 half doubles left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good deal. So now you just half double into the last 6. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 5 and 6. All right. So that's the end of round 3. And this is what our piece should be looking like. So we're going to move on to round 4. We're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to half or no, sorry. I need to look at my pattern. I got a little confused in my handwriting there. Sorry. Alright, so we chain 1 and turn, and for round 4 we're going to half double into the very first half double crochet. And now we're going to half double into the next 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now 3 half double into the next. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to half double into the next 14. So right across there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 13 and 14. 3 half double into the next. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to half double into the next 14. 1, 13 and 14. 3 half double into the next. Half double into the next 14. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, and 14. 3 half double into the next. And now we half double into the last 3, or into the last 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that very last one, the little bitty one, is 7. Alright, so that is round 4. And this is what we should have. It's awfully cute. Alright, round 5. Chain 1 and turn. We're going to half double crochet into that very first half double. Now we're going to half double into the next 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, now we're going to work 2 half double and a double into the next. So 2 half doubles, 1, 2, and a double. And now into the next 16 half doubles, we're going to work 2 double crochet. So into the next 16, we're going to work 2 doubles. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm not going to make you guys watch me do all 16, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and finish with the 2 double in the 16, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the 2 double crochet into 16, and now into the next half double we're going to work a double, and then right back in there we're going to go with 2 half double, 1 and 2. Now we're going to half double into the next 16. I'm going to go ahead and just do that with you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Alright, so into the next stitch we're going to work 2 half double and a double, all into that same stitch. Alright, now into the next 16 we're going to work 2 double crochet. I'm not going to make you guys watch me do this. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I got those 2 double into the next 16 done. Alright, into the next, I'm trying to get my chair adjusted. Into the next one we're going to work a double and then 2 half double. So that double crochet first, and then 2 half double. And now we should have 8 half doubles left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now half double into the last 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and into that last one, turn it so you can see 8. All right, that is the end of round 5. So to move on to round 6, we're gonna chain 1 and turn, half double crochet into that very first half double. Now we're gonna half double into the next 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'll turn my pattern. All right, we are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pull that up a little bit. I'm going to drop that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to skip the next 34 stitches. Well, if you think about it, what's 16 times 2? That's 32, right? Well, then we need to skip 2 more for a total of 34. So we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. So I'm going to grab that next stitch. I'm just going to pull it up just so I can see that's where I need to go into, okay? So I am going to bring this right under, and we are going to half double crochet into there. All right, now we're going to half double into the next 19. So well, it'll be the next 19 for a total of 20. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, now we are going to chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to pull that up and set it down, and now we're going to skip another 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Just going to grab that stitch and give it a little bit of a tug so I can see where I'm going. And I'm just going to bring it right under. Oh, that's a half double. Sorry about that. Yarn over and then half double. Just like that. And now we should have 10 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! All right, half double into your last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that last one, rotate a little bit, you can see the top, is 10. Alright, that is round 6. And there is, yeah, I can see it now. Isn't it adorable? Aww. Alright. Sorry. Okay, that was round 6. So, I'll get this back on my hook. Alright, let's move on to round 7. Round 7, we chain 1 and we're going to turn. And all we're going to do for round 7 is half double crochet into each half double and each chain. So half double into each stitch. Trying to hurry up and get to the chain. So you should have 11 half double crochet right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 10, is that right? 10? Well, dang it. We should have 48 half double crochet when we're done. Yeah, that's right, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. It's Monday. Alright, we're going to half double crochet across these chain. So, 1, 2, 3, and that last one is 4 chain. Okay, now right there, that does look like a chain, but that's actually, no, that is a chain. I was only supposed to have a chain 4, but I accidentally chained 5. Oops. 4 chain, and now we're going to half double across all these center half doubles. I think I'm going to have to take that out and fix it, or it's going to leave a hole right there, and I don't want that. Dang it. Alright, let me pull this back out and fix that chain 5 into a chain 4. One, two, three, 4. Oh no, now I lost where I was supposed to go back in. Alright, I'll be right back. Dang it. Okay, I got it fixed now. Alright. Chain 1 and turn. Now I can start half double crocheting straight across. Last half double. Alright, now I'm to the chain. Alright, now half double crochet across all these half double right in the front. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and finish half double crocheting across. I'm going to go right across my chain all the way to the end. And if you guys heard that, that's my air conditioner kicking off. I will be right back. Okay, so I half double crocheted all the way across there, and we should have 48 half double crochets. If you guys are off a couple, just pull out and add 1 or 2, however many you need to get to 48. Okay. All right, so for round or I should say row, I'm sorry, row 8, chain 1 and turn, and we're just gonna half double crochet right across. Okay, easy peasy. So row 8, we're just half double crochet into each half double. Still should have 48 half double crochets. Okay, all right, go ahead and work that across, and I'll meet you when I get to the end. All right, so I double crocheted across, or half double crocheted across for row 8. Now for row 9 and row 10, actually, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and we're going to work 1 single crochet across. That's it, all the way across, just single into each half double. All right, so just single crochet across, and I will meet you when I get to the end. All right, so I just single crocheted across for row 9. So now I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and repeat that again for row 10. So 1 single into each single. All right, I will be right back as soon as I get done with row 10. All right, so I've single crocheted across for row 10. So to move on to row 11, we are going to chain 1 and turn. And row, excuse me, my voice is wanting to crack. Row 11, we're going to work 2 double crochet into every single crochet across, okay? So right into that very first one with 2 singles. 2 single into each single crochet, or 2 doubles into each single crochet. Sorry guys, 2 double crochet into every single. All right. Go ahead and work that across, and I will meet you when I get done with my row 11. Alright, so I worked my 2 double crochet into each single across, and that was row 11. So row 12, chain 1 and turn, and row 12, my sleeves, I think, yeah, my sleeves got flipped out. Your double crochet from row 11 should be the double crochet should be facing forward. That's the front of your dress. Let's just mark that. How about that? Let me get a stitch marker. Where? I'm just gonna run a stitch marker. Don't go through that. Right there. Alright, so the double crochets on the sleeve are facing forward, and the double crochets from round row 11 are facing forward. That's the front of our dress, okay? Alright, so now to move on to row 12, we chain 1 and turn. And all we're going to do is single crochet into each double all the way across, okay? So just single crochet. All right, get that done, and I will meet you at the end. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've single crocheted across all those doubles for row 12. Now to move on to row 13, I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and we are just going to work 1 double crochet into each single right across. Just double into that very first one and double into each single crochet. Alright, so that is row 13. So I'm going to get this row done and I will be right back. Alrighty, so I finished row 13. I double crocheted, oop, that was my finger. I double crocheted into that last single, and now instead of chaining one and turning, we are going to join to that very first double crochet with the slip stitch. I'm making sure I get that nice and tight. Alright, so for now on, we're going to slip stitch to the first stitch of the round, okay? Alright, so we are going to chain one and move on to round 14 now, I can say. And we are just going to single crochet into each double crochet all the way around. So right back into that same double, we're going to work a single, and then we're going to single crochet into each double crochet all the way around. Alright, work that and I will meet you when I make it all the way around. Alright, so I've made it all the way around. I've got one more double to single crochet into, and now I'm going to slip stitch to that very first, right here, single crochet. Slip stitch right to that. Alright, and that's the end of round 14. So you turn my pattern, my notepad here. Alright, so for round 15, we're going to chain one, and into that very first single, we're going to work 2 double crochet. 1, right back in there, and 2. Now we're going to double crochet into the next 2 singles. 1 and 1 into the next. And that's what we're going to repeat around. We're going to increase, which is 2 double into 1. Single crochet or double crochet into the next 2 singles. 1 and 2. Increase into the next 2 doubles, double crochet into the next 2 singles, 1 and 2, increase into the next. Oh, all right, so you double into the next single, double into the next single, increase into the next, increases the 2 double into 1. So double, double, increase, double, double, increase, double, double, increase. Repeat that around, all the way around, and I will meet you when we get back to the beginning, okay? Alright, so I've made it around for round 15, and I just worked an increase right here, and I have 2 singles left, and those each get 1 double. Alright, and now we slip stitch to the first right there, and that is round 15. And this is what our little dress should be looking like. Looks adorable. Alright, so I am going to give you guys a little bit of homework, and I promise you've already done it. So you've already done the rows that we need to do. So you're going to be able to do this by yourself. So we are going to have, and if you guys need any help whatsoever, my email address is in the description box. Email me anytime, and I will help you out as fast as I can. Alright, so these are the rows I'm going to give you for homework, okay? And the only thing that we're going to do for each one is a row we've already done. So for round 16, we're going to single crochet all the way around into each stitch all the way around. Slip stitch to your first, chain 1. 17 double crochet all the way around into each single crochet, double crochet all the way around. Slip stitch to your first, chain 1. 18 single crochet, 19 double, 20 single, 21 double, 22 single, 23 double crochet. And that's what I'm going to give you guys for homework. Okay, actually let's add one more. Round 24 single crochet. Alright, so round 16 single crochet into each double crochet, chain 1. 17 double crochet into each single crochet, slip stitch to your first, chain 1. Single crochet all the way around, slip stitch to your first, chain 1, double crochet all the way around, slip stitch to your first, chain 1, repeat, 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 and I will meet you at the end of round 24, okay? I'm going to work that very last single crochet and I will come back. Alrighty, you guys can do it, I promise. Alright, I will be back. Okay, so I'm coming to the end of round 24. I've got one more double to single crochet into right there. And now I'm going to slip stitch to that very first single right there. And I'm going to chain 1. Okay, so for the last round, we are going to work a crab stitch or a reverse single crochet around the bottom. Alright, so we slip stitch to the first, which is actually going to be the last stitch that we work for round 25. And now chain 1, and we're going to come back to the single that we just worked. So right there is the slip stitch, right there is the single, and we're going to come around and work the reverse single. So all you do is you just bring your hook down, go in, pull up a loop, and I pull it up just a little, and yarn over and pull through 2. And that's all you do. Just go in, pull up, and I like to pull it up a little, pull through 2. Just like that. And you guys don't have to do this. You guys can do, well, you don't even have to do a stitch. A stitch, you can just do whatever you want to. Okay, so I'm going to work this around and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've repeated that crab stitch. I've got 2 more to work into here, and then the one we slip stitched into. And then that very last one, the one we slip stitched into right there. Why are you not focusing? Alright, now I'm going to slip stitch right in here, right into that space. I don't know if you can see it. I think I may need to clean my camera. But right in here, I'm going to go right in there with just a slip stitch. Chain 1, pull up a loop, and cut. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause my video and I'm going to weave in these ends I have, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I've gotten all my ends weaved in, and you can see I've got a sleeve made here already. I wanted to get that done to make sure my pattern was correct and I didn't have any errors in the middle of filming with you guys. My scratched notepad is in the way. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start our sleeve. So I'm going to flip my dress over. Oh, and I already took out the stitch marker. I mean, it's kind of obvious which is the front and the back. So I've got the back of my dress facing me, and I'm going to go to the left, okay? So I'm going to open up this armhole. I'm going to get my yarn, get a slip knot on my hook, and I am going to bring you guys in right like that. Get my chair adjusted. All right. We are going to, let's look at this neck hole, okay? Neck hole, armhole. So if you look, you can see right here, here, and here are the remaining loops of a chain, right? You can see that, so if I flip that over, what are those, singles or double? No, those are half doubles. Okay, so you can see that we worked the half doubles into that chain 4, right? Well, that is what we're going to be working into. We're going to attach into this very first one right there. Okay. So I'm going to go right in there and attach with a slip stitch and chain 1, and I'm going to single crochet right back into those remaining loops. One single. Tighten down that beginning tail. Okay, so now we're going to single crochet into the next 3. So all I'm doing is looking for the bottom of that half double right there, and I'm just going to push my hook through, and it's going to take me right into the remaining loops of that chain. So there's 1, there's the bottom legs of that half double, so I'm just going to go right in there for 2, and right here, excuse me, right here's the last one, so I'm going to go right into there for 3. So now we should have 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I'm going to turn this just a little bit. We need 1 more, so I'm going to go right into this little space right there, and I'm going to work my 5th single crochet, okay? Right there. So we have 5 single crochet right here now. Alright, so now I'm going to work a half double, and I'm going to work it, so if you look, right here, we have 2 doubles. We have a double right here, and a double right here. The only thing is, this very first double has actually got a stitch worked into it, right? But right there, you can plainly see that's the top of the next double, right? Well, I'm going to half double into the top of this first one, right here. It's just a little hard to see because there's a single in there. But I'm going to work a half double right into the, it's kind of, you can see the space right there. Right into that space. I'm going to work a half double. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to work a double crochet decrease over the next 2 single crochets right here. Okay, so our the double crochet decrease, we yarn over, go into the first stitch, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops left, yarn over, go into the next double, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops left, yarn over, pull through all 3. If you guys need help with the double, there, I'm sure there's, well, I know there is, there's tutorials all over YouTube on how to do the double crochet decrease. Okay, so we worked a double crochet decrease over the first 2 doubles, the one that we can plainly see and the next one. And now we're going to double crochet into the next 28 double crochet, okay? So I'm just going to double into 28. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to make you guys watch me do all 28 of these, so I'm going to work my 28 doubles and I will be right back. Okay, so I've worked my 28 double crochets around, And now what we're going to do is work a double crochet decrease over the next 2. So just like before. Oops. Okay, so now we're going to double crochet decrease over these next 2, here and here, to the last 2 double crochets. Okay, and now into that spot right there, this little hole right here, we're going to work a half double. Oops. Alright, now we're going to slip stitch to that first single crochet right there. And see, there's your slip knot, your chain, or I mean your slip knot, slip stitch, chain 1, there's your first single. We're going to slip stitch into there. Now we should have 38 stitches all the way around, okay? So I am going to pull up my loop. I'm going to grab that tail just to get it out of the way. Alright, let's go on to round 2. So round 2, we're going to chain 1. We're going to single crochet right back into that single that we slip stitched into. Single. Now we're going to single into the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and right in the crease right there is 4. Alright, now we're going to double crochet decrease over the next 2 stitches, so that's that half double and that decrease from the previous row. So we're going to decrease into there and into the decrease from the last row. So there's our decrease. And now we're going to double crochet into the next 28, double crochet again. Alright, so I am going to get that done off camera so you guys don't have to watch me. Double crochet into the next 28. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've double crocheted into 28, and now try to rotate my work. We are going to double crochet decrease over the next 2. And then we're going to single crochet in that last stitch, which is that half double, or I mean, yeah. We're going to single crochet into there. Slip stitch to the very first single crochet. And that's the end of round 2, and you should have 36 stitches. Alright, so we're going to move on to round 3. So we're going to chain 1. We're going to single crochet right back into that single that we slip stitched into. Now we're going to single crochet into the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and right in the little side there, 4. Double crochet decrease over the next 2. So that's the decrease and a double. We're going to decrease over those 2. Okay, now we're going to double crochet into the next 26. And again, I'm not going to make you guys watch me, so I'm going to get that done off camera. I'll be right back. Okay, so I double crocheted into 26, and now I'm going to double crochet decrease over the next 2. Trying to get myself adjusted here. So decrease. And now into the very last one, we work the single. See that very last one right there? We work the single crochet. And then we slip stitch to our first single. And you should have 34. End of round 3. I need to write that down. 34 stitches. Turn my notepad. Alright, so round 4, we're going to chain 1, we're going to single crochet right back into where we slip stitched, single, now we're going to single into the next 4, 1, 2, 3, and that last one right there, 4. Now we're going to double crochet decrease 14 times, okay? Yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the next, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, sorry I went really fast right there, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 3. That was 1. We're going to do 14. Alright, so I am going to get stuck on the, I am going to get my 14 decreases done, and I will be right back. Okay, I got my 14 decreases done, and I have 1 stitch left, and we're going to single crochet right into there and slip stitch to our first. That's the end of round 4, and you should have 20 stitches around. Alright, so for round 5, we're going to chain 1, and all we're going to do is single crochet into each stitch all the way around. So I'm going to single right back into that single that I slip stitched into, and I'm going to single crochet all the way around. Now be careful not to do it too tight, your single crochets, because this, working the round of single crochets too tight is what'll make the armhole tight on the baby's arm. So I like to do mine loose. That was my air conditioner, if you guys heard that. I'm sure you did. Anyway, I am going to single crochet all the way around, and I will be right back. Okay, so I just single crocheted into that last single. I am going to slip stitch to my first, chain 1, pull up loop, and cut. Alright, so now we are going to bring in our white, or whichever color you guys choose. I'm going to get a slip knot on my hook. And I'm going to go right back into that single that I just slip stitched into. I'm going to slip stitch into there, chain 1, and now I'm going to single crochet right back in there, and then I'm going to single into each single all the way around. So this is the first round of the sleeve edging, and again, make sure you don't work your singles too tight. Alright, I'm going to single all the way around, and I'll be right back. Alright, I've made it around. I'm going to single into that very last single crochet right there. Oops, I didn't mean to catch that. I'll move my tails out of the way, and right into that first single I'm going to slip stitch, and that's the end of round 6 of our sleeve. And for the last round, we're going to chain 1 and single crochet right back into that sleeve, or that single crochet that we slip stitched into, and chain 2, and then single into the next, chain 2, single into the next, chain 2, and that's what we're going to repeat around. Single crochet into the next single and chain 2, oops, chain 2, single, chain 2, single. Alright, so go ahead and repeat that around, and I will meet you when I make it to the beginning, or well, when I make it all the way back around. Okay, so I made it back around. I worked my single, chain 2, right there's my last single. So I'm going to single into there, chain 2, and I'm going to slip stitch to my first single right there, right in there. Chain 1, pull up a loop, and cut, and weave in your ends. Alright, so just repeat everything we just did for the second sleeve. I am going to go ahead and get my last 2 rounds done on my other sleeve, and I'm going to weave in my ends, and when we come back we are going to work a little neckline right here, and then we are going to end part 1. Alright, so I will be right back. Alrighty, so I've gotten all my ends weaved in. How cute is this? Alright, so the last part for this, the last section for this part 1, we are going to work a neckline. So turn your dress over so the back is facing us, and into the top left, or I guess it really doesn't matter, you just want the front of the double crochets. So yeah, you're going to need top left. Alright, what we're going to do, get a slip knot on your hook, and I am going to go right into, and I'm going to have to wiggle it around because I already weaved in that end, but right here is a double crochet, and I'm going to go into the remaining loops from our beginning chain. I'm going to go right in there. I'm going to try, and I'm going to slip stitch, chain 1, and go back in there with a single. And now what I'm going to do, I just snapped that little tinsel, I'm going to go into each of the remaining loops from the chain and work a single crochet. Okay, so if you look for the legs of your double crochet right there, right there, right there. I'm going to show you what we'll do right there, and that's where we're going to work the single crochets. Okay, so I'm going to go right there, and then into these chains that has the multiple doubles or half doubles, I'm just going to work 1 and then just single crochet across. Remember, do it loose, don't do it too tight. Oh. Just gonna go 1 into that space. Alright, so I'm gonna finish that off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm coming to the other end, and you can see right there is a double, right there is a double, and then right here is the chains that we skipped at the beginning. So I'm going to go into the remaining loops for there, and then I'm going to go right into the chain and work a single. Okay, now I'm going to chain 1 and pull up a loop and cut. Now I am going to count how many singles I have so you guys can get an idea of how many you should have, or well, close to what I have. It doesn't need to be exact. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So I have 35 singles. Now you don't, like I said, you don't have to have exactly that. You can be off one or two. It's not a big deal. Alright, so now with our white, I'm going to get a slip knot on our hook, and then into the single crochet that we just fastened off, I'm going to attach the white with the slip stitch, chain one, and now we're going to crab stitch back around those singles we just did. And the thing is, I was debating what to do here. Like, you could crab stitch, or I didn't want to work over my tail. You could crab stitch, or you could do the same thing you did for the sleeves, just single crochet, chain two, single crochet, chain two. Either one would look good. So I am just going to finish crab stitching along. Alright, I'm going to get this done off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've made it to the end. I've got one more to work into. And then I'm going to go right back in there and slip stitch. Chain one, pull up a loop, and cut. I'm going to pop that back around that way. Okay. Alright. So now I am going to weave in these ends, but I'm going to do it off camera because we are done with part one. It's so pretty. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't so you never miss what's coming next from me. And hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. And then in the description box, check out the links because I'm going to have links to part two for the dress. And then I'm going to also have links for the matching baby blanket and pillow set. Alright, so check out that description box and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!